Magus Supreme here coming at you guys with another reading. So, as you guys know, it's Secret Sunday. Oh, wow. I'm over here like fixing my deck, like making sure I get it nice and randomized for the reading. And I just pulled and the Queen of Pentacles jumped out. And what's funny is I just went live on Instagram and I was doing a whole segment on talking about the Queen of Pentacles in that reading. So I get the same sense that the same message might come out for you guys here on YouTube, but we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, guys, this is Secret Sunday, Three of Wands, adventure, embarking on a new path. You guys know every Sunday, or at least I try to every Sunday, to get on here and do a channel message straight from Father, from Divine Source. That's why Sacred Sundays are Secret Sundays, because I decided to go and channel from the most sacred space that I have, most sacred being that I know, and just see what comes out. So I'm just getting the deck that I'm going to use for this reading nice and randomized and situated, because I just organized the energy and now I have to reshuffle it so I don't get all swords, all pentacles and stuff like that. Knight of Cups. All right. So I think that's nice and randomized. So to start this reading, I will use the wisdom of the oracle. Oh, by the way, happy holidays. Merry Christmas to everyone. I hope you all had a good holiday. I should probably say that because the holidays did just pass. This is like the day after Christmas. So I know people are still probably asleep or enjoying their gifts or whatever. So I hope you guys had a fun Christmas. Let me see. I think I need 2 of these. 3. Thought so. Okay. Why? Because of higher power. Okay. So, the cards that I pulled were Unfinished Symphony, Co-Create, and Come to the Edge. Now, Unfinished Symphony talks a lot about projects being left undone. Pretty much is telling me that, the work that you're doing, the work that you were sent here to do is unfinished, guys. There's something, maybe a project that you're working on, something that you have been working on, or something that you're just thinking up. But either way, the energy around Unfinished Symphony is that, it's time. It's going to be time for you to hey Yana, it's going to be time for you to whatever this project, whatever this thing is that you've been working on and you've been trying to grow, it's unfinished. So you're still going to have to really put in the work and the diligence to it on it. And the thing is though, this is something that you're co-creating with spirit, with Father. Because the funny thing is, right underneath, because on the bottom deck we have the Y card, but right under the Y card is the higher power. So why are you getting this message? Because a higher power sent it. That's what came to my head when I seen that card combination, which is hilarious. And it's funny because we have co-create and come to the edge, which is all about trusting and working with a higher power. So the energy already for my Secret Sunday reading is very harmonious and we love to see it. So with Unfinished Symphony here and co-create, there's something that you feel divinely, that you probably are divinely guided to do, especially with Come to the Edge here. There's something that you guys are really feeling really drawn to doing, something that you probably already started or something that you are feeling like you should start. But Unfinished Symphony already lets me know this is something already started, something left unfinished, that you're co-creating with the universe. Maybe you guys are kind of losing faith that whatever it is that you're creating is going to actually take off. Maybe you're losing faith that it's actually going to bring you any sort of abundance. But the fact of the matter is you need to continue, you need to do it, not because it's going to bring you abundance or anything like that, but do it because you love it. And that's the key thing that you really need to remember here, and that's what's coming through. Do it because you love it, not because you're expecting a reward or expecting a return. Because if you do something out of love, you're automatically going to be rewarded by the divine. He rewards labors of love, not those that labor for fortune or labor for fame. Oh, that came from me really deep. Yes, labors of love is what's going to be rewarded here. So if there's something, hey, Nasomi, if it's something here that you like actually started, like something that you've already been working on, uh, you have to finish it. Like, don't give up. And I feel like that's the big message here. Don't give up. And why shouldn't you give up? It's because a higher power is guiding you on this thing. And I love the fact that this is my Sacred Sunday reading, and I always scream when higher power comes out on my Sacred Sunday readings. Lets me know Father's in attendance, Spirit is here, Source is here. Boom. Don't give up on whatever it is that you started or whatever it is that you've been doing. If you've been having a hard time getting motivated, remember why you did it. Remember why you did it in the first place. You was doing it because you loved it, because it was something that brought you happiness and you wanted to spread that happiness to other people. If whenever you start a project and it's just becoming too much of a drag, remember why you started it in the first place. Because this project in your mind, this is something outside of you. This is something that's bigger than you. And this is why you have to continue on with this and don't let this symphony, this project remain unfinished because it's bigger than you. This is like sort of like being asked of you to do this. Let me get some tarot cards. I'm probably gonna have to come to my tarot cards often for this reading. So let me just like get the clarification for the first few sets of oracles. The first card that we pulled was the Tower, right next to Unfinished Symphony. What is that? What are you trying to tell me with that? With the Tower and Unfinished Symphony. I really think that what you guys are really losing your hope and your faith in whatever this project is. You probably haven't been seeing the proper returns and you're just like completely dissatisfied. Because we have the Eight of Swords and then the Six of Pentacles. Okay. Tower, Eight of Swords, Six of Pentacles, and Four of Cups. A lot of this is all about like surprises and not really like seeing something here. There's something that you're missing in regards to this, and I really feel like it goes back to that message of why. What you're missing is why did you even do this and why did you even start this in the first place? You've been allowing your doubts in your mind to like really get you and keep you small. You're forgetting that you're co-creating this. That it's not just you working on this. You have help and you have support. And it's funny because we have the Six of Pentacles that came out. You have help and you have support. Only thing I feel like you have to do is just ask and trust. Like if it's a project that's like really, really hard, then you can like take a break here with the Four of Cups. Take a break, really realign yourself, get yourself together. But make sure that you ask. Then like receive because you're gonna receive the help. And this is like coming to me very strongly. You're gonna receive the help. Like if something in this project has like got destroyed, it's because it wasn't being built right. Because remember, you are co-creating with the divine, and the Tower card is like the divine coming down and like kind of smacking your sandcastle. Like, no, this isn't firm. We're gonna have to do this over. We're gonna need a castle that not even I can smack over. It's something. It's something that I'm hearing. I'm sorry, but it's just because like probably the foundation on this thing wasn't very right. Maybe it was coming from like the wrong sense or like the wrong kind of like motivation. There was something really deeply wrong with the foundation of whatever it was that you were trying to work on. And that's why, you need to learn to like really lean a little bit more heavily on the divine and really put this with a lot more faith and a lot more trust and a lot more love to really see the proper results. Let me read Unfinished Symphony. I've been told to read the oracle and a prosperity message. Here it is. Yes. So, this is a time to tie up loose ends as you near the completion of a cycle or project and mastery of a lesson or skill. Before you can move forward, it is important that you come to terms with where you are now. Practice radical acceptance. Take inventory so that emotional and psychological closure can occur and the answers you seek will be found. You can't move forward if you're leaving things unfinished. Reflect on what has passed so that the symphony can finally end on a high note. And make sure and here's the prosperity message. Make sure you complete projects now before starting new ones. Perhaps you have created something special that will increase your sense of abundance, bruh, and bring you opportunities for wealth. However, if you don't see it through, it won't add up to anything but more than clutter. Now's the time for you to put your nose to the grindstone and complete the task that has accumulated. Pay your bills, sign the documents, do your filing, hand in an assignment, complete a work of art. Tie up loose ends so you can move forward with surety, knowing that you're on a prosperous path and feeling refreshed and excited about the future. So, yeah, whatever it is that you guys are working on, don't leave it undone because this ties in with the message that I left on my Instagram. And I don't know if any of you guys who follow me here are on my Instagram, but I'll leave it in the comment section. It's just Magus_Supreme. So you can find me pretty easily on Instagram. But I did a live message there before I came here, and it's being echoed here, the message that I did there. And I love when that happens because it lets me know like that really is like from the divine. Like, no, this is, I said what I said. And that's something that, Source will say. I said what I said. This is the message. And here's the message again. If there's something that you've been working on, you need to see it through because it's seeing this project through that's really going to set you on a path to abundance. Father is really going to like work through that, and you guys are building it together. There's something really important here. So let's pull some more oracle card. Oh, this whole deck is trying to fall out on me. Okay, we have Sun in Virgo with health. Maybe some of you guys are like trying to like a healthy lifestyle blog or something like that, or like maybe a bunch of videos where you talk about like mental health, physical health, and like really doing things like health related to people. I'm also getting a sense of like organization, like really helping people like manage their lives or things like that, being productive. Yeah, the assertion card again. The assertion card is like really very much like in line with this energy. The assertion card here, which is like Sun and Aries, talks a lot about like making sure that you guys like go through undeterred. Like don't let distractions get in your way. Don't let other people get in your way or their opinions. The assertion card is all about pushing forward on your own will and like completing or doing something that's actually that you want to do. Should I take that one? Control. Okay. Control. Now, this is Jupiter and Capricorn. And what's funny is that the Unfinished Symphony talks about practicing radical acceptance with where you are because, it's where you got yourself. And this is exactly what the control card embodies. The control card talks about like accepting where you are, taking a look at everything that you have and realize that you built it, that what you have because of your power, because of what you did. You are co-creating with the universe, but as being a co-creator means that you've done this stuff too. So it's okay to pat yourself on the back for some of the things that have been done already. Like it's okay to like really be proud of where you are or what you achieved and what you accomplished. And I get the feeling that you should be proud because you took a leap of faith. Even if things didn't really turn out the way that you wanted it to turn out, you still went and you did it anyway. And if you're going to like really put an end or put a pin in this project, make sure that you wrap it up in a pretty little bow and then, you can move on to something new. But either way, you have to realize that where you are is because of you, your choices, your decision, and you've done everything. Because the Jupiter and Capricorn card shows Zeus. This is Zeus. And after he finished creating the world, he decided to meditate, reflect upon it, and look over it. That's the story for this card. He decided to meditate, reflect, and look over it. And the angels came and they put him in a cloak. They was like, okay, well, you worked hard. Here you go. Like, really giving him some comfort as he sat and he surveyed his creation. That he realized that he did this, that he had control over it. And this is something that you guys need to do is realize like whatever it is that you have in your life, whatever project you've been doing, you did it. Okay? And you can be proud of where you are and how far you took it. And if you don't want to take it any further, just wrap it up in a pretty low bow. because you just dove into this thing with Jupiter and Gemini. You just dove into it. You didn't know if you had the skills or not, but you definitely faked it till you made it. Faked it till you made it. Like you jumped in and you did it. Like without any training, without knowing this, without knowing that. Like you just jumped in and put yourself neck deep into something new, and that was like very brave. And it's going to bring you like fortune or like some kind of like fame or recognition. Like there's something that you're going to do, and I really feel like it's probably going to be health focused, like something that regard in regards to like health, like healing. And I really feel like it's like maybe a blog or like maybe something having to do with like a healthy lifestyle. I can't escape healthy lifestyle, like how to live a healthy life physically, mentally, and emotionally and spiritually. Something like that, a project like that is going to be something that's really going to bring you like fame and fortune. Like I be committed to it. Like something like the healthy lifestyle is really going a healthy lifestyle blog, a bunch of channels or something like that. It's gonna bring you fortune. And here we have another like Capricorn card because the 10th house is all about career achievement and and work and about like actually striving, ambition, and goals. And here we have Mercury and Capricorn, organization. Like actually really making sure that you sit down. Because like I said that with the fucking, I'm sorry. I said that with Sun and Virgo. Like about organization, like really getting organized, helping people organize their life. And then came out again in a whole different card. So yeah, really making sure that you really sit down and get this together, really pull out a proper plan with spirit, with the divine, because he's going to be your partner in this, and really starting something health and fitness related or like something like that would really be good for you guys here. But this is really in line with like the message that I got for your Instagram. It's about like you actually realizing that you have $1 million idea or that you have a really good idea already and deciding not to get distracted from it, concentrating on it and executing that idea that you have in your head because it's divinely inspired. It's an Ace of Swords idea. It's one that's given to you. So it can lead you to Queen of Pentacles energy, like which is independence, like abundant. So if for you guys who are watching this, if you've been inspired, if you got some kind of idea recently, you can wrap up whatever projects you're working on, and then you can like really start working on this brand new idea because this brand new idea is going to be the one because you already proven that you're willing to jump, that you're willing to do the things that you need to do in order to achieve, that you will follow the divine, that you will trust, and you proved that already. So here's your new idea, here's the real money maker. So jump on that and start working on it because it might have something might have a lot to do with health, with organization, and like helping people like with their lives. So I'm gonna pull some tarot cards to help like give me the message of these sets of oracles that I plucked. Let's get a little bit more on that, on these energies here. I don't know why I feel like I want to make this a long one. Okay, this is the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is all about like actually like listening a little bit more to your intuition. It's like a child. Yeah, this is like a very curious and like an emotional child. And I really feel like that energy of like love, of care, of caring for other people is really going to be like, the biggest thing. But the Page of Cups trust their intuition. Like it may not be able to hear it clearly because it's not the Queen or like the Knight of Cups, but the Page of Cups just like acts instinctively on his intuition. And that's something that I'm getting here. Like you need to just act. Like don't question it too much. Don't sit there and get into the energy of like, well, why or how. Just start to do it. You can work out the hows by like actually sitting down with yourself and trying to be a little bit make a plan. The how will come to you. But you just gotta take that leap and go first. These cards just do not want to shuffle. What is going on with my hands today? No. We got the Magician. You guys can manifest this. Yeah. Queen of, what's this? This is the Queen of Cups. Remember how I just said, like, the Page of Cups, not the Queen of Cups? Well, here she is. She's like, no, I'm here. Follow your intuition. Really trust where you're being led on this new endeavor. because this new endeavor is something that you are perfectly capable of. And with these sun, you have Sun and Jupiter cards here. Sun and Jupiter cards working in conjunction to tell you that this is going to be a blessing. This is going to be big. This is right for you. You just need to be determined and like manifest your willpower here. And then here it is again, the Three of Wands. When I was shuffling like stuff like this, when I first started this live, I was shuffling cards and I got the Queen of Pentacles and the Three of Wands fell out twice. And here it is again. It fell out again for a third time. Three of Wands. It's a new adventure. It's a brand new start. You just need to embark and take this opportunity. Adventure. You need to embark. And whatever idea that's coming to you that's really just been like really put inside your head, whatever it is, you need to act on it because that's the one. And I'm hearing that very clearly. That's the one. Hermit card. What was I saying? Like you need to introspect, you need to like really go inside yourself and go for the inner guidance because spirit is co-creating this with you. So make sure that you check in with him often. Or check in and like really like know that you're working on this with a partner. It's not just gonna be something that you're doing alone. The divine isn't going to send you down this path and then like completely abandon you. You've been fostering your connection to the divine. You've been working on listening to your intuition. Because I see that from the Page of Cups to the Queen. You've been working on listening to your intuition. You trust. So now it's time for you to like really reap your reward. And your reward is coming in the form of an idea or a project that you can work on that's really going to help. That you're going to receive help, charity help with on working. The divine is going to give to you and help you grow this. I'm going to pull one last set of oracles and then I'll end it there because I don't want this video to be too long because I do have to like shower and get ready for work. Joy. The energy of joy. I pulled the Sun card on my Instagram live, on my Instagram live, and it was the energy of joy, of completion. And here it is again. Whatever this is, whatever this project is, don't leave it unfinished. Like really see it through because it's going to be here. And here, this card that just jumped out, feminine energy, which is to me the Holy Spirit. The feminine side of Father, of the source, is the spirit. It's what's going to lead you. It's what's going to guide you. It's that intuition part. The part that communicates with our intuition is the feminine aspect, the goddess aspect of Father. Okay. I'm sorry, that was just completely channeled. Yeah, the feminine aspect, like that feminine energy. Like this is something that you can create that's going to be like soft, that's going to be nurturing, especially since it draws me right back to this health card. It's going to help and more than one, physically, mentally, and spiritually. Like healing energy. Come on. Come on. It's going to be healing for people. And finally, we have omens. Like these are like this is the sign that whatever it is that just came to your head that you need to do. Like the omen here. This is the omen. This reading is the omen. This is the sign. And you've probably been seeing signs in your life that now it's time for you to start a new endeavor that you might have to like put it into one of your projects and then like start a new one. Yeah. Might have to put an end to one of your projects and start a new one. And this new one that you start, you need to commit to because that's the one. That's the one. It's going to be tough because at the bottom we have burden. It's going to be a little bit tough because, it's not going to be something that you can like do in a day or something that's just like going to just like form. This is going to take a lot of like introspection, a lot of building, and a lot of like creativity. But I feel like with this pile, like if you're reading this message, because I know my Sacred Sundays isn't too popular, but if you're really taking the time out to watch this, then this one is definitely for you. This is for the light workers, for those who are connected. And that's why I felt guided to like call this that. This is for those of you who are connected, who are favored, and who are loved. You're being gifted an idea. Go forward with that idea and be prepared to receive. Be prepared to receive. Bruh. And right after that, because this is still on the top of the deck, we have truth. So omens and truth came out, and then we have burden at the bottom deck. Yeah. Yeah. You can't get any more clearer than that. Why am I pulling more cards? Please just let me end. Come on. Just let me end. Self-worth, perfectionist, and at the bottom we have quest. Yeah. This is definitely going to be something where you're going to have to believe in yourself. You're going to have to believe in yourself and believe that you can do it. Believe that the divine is with you, because that's right. Because that's what the self-worth card is. It's receiving divine love and divine gifts. Like, it's about like you loving yourself and then the divine coming through after you realize that you love yourself and confirming and affirming you. Let me see. How did the card, like, how did the book phrase it? Because it's beautiful. Cards indicates a love of life, no longer trying to prove your value to others who may not see what you're doing. Rely on your inner knowing. It's right here. Yeah, here it is. Greater knowledge, innocent curiosity, which is the Page of Cups, being rewarded and receiving divine love. The self-worth card. I knew I seen it somewhere. Yes. You're gonna be guided. You're gonna get the help that you need, but you have to believe in yourself first and start. Trust your intuition, trust your inner knowing, because this idea has been gifted to you. You need to go and you need to do it. It doesn't have to be perfect, but the perfectionist card tells me that whatever you do, you're gonna do it well. You just need to believe in yourself and take the step. Where am I presently focusing? Knowing what's right and telling others about it might not be the best way of being. Ah, okay. Alienating others, feeling alienated, seeking perfection, deeply desiring love and transformation. This card indicates protection. Yeah, you guys probably been feeling real torn up about why your projects haven't really been taking off. This is what this card is telling me. Why things haven't really been popping off the way that it needed to. And that's because that was the test. The first test was to see if you was just going to do it and if you were going to be able to be committed even if it wasn't looking good. Now here's the reward, a brand new idea that's going to bring you fortune. Remain kind and unattached to an outcome. Being right and letting others know that you're right may not support the understanding you desire. Don't don't be so insistent. Like, just do the thing because you know it's for you. It's the assertion card. Don't get don't get caught up with other people and their opinions on whatever it is that you're doing. Don't really get into like those kind of arguments and conflict with people once you start this project. Let it rock. Go ahead and do your thing because you know what's right for you. You're on this journey, not them. So go ahead, do it. Do it because you have a good idea and it's a divinely gifted idea. So do it. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it here because I was gonna leave it where I was at. I'm sorry, expansion. I really want to end this reading, but just not letting the energy is not letting me go. The expansion card talks a lot about receiving divine guidance and counsel, about people being like gifted and put it into your life in order to help you. This is also about relying on your spirit guides and spirit team, because here we have Father, we have the Wind. This is Mother Gaia, and I don't know who the woman in the robe is. I don't know that figure. But this is about like really relying on your spirit team, your inner guidance. Whatever it is that you've been given, this idea is divinely led, divinely guided, because we even had the higher power card showing up. It's divinely guided. You need to do it. Point blank, period. You need to do it. If you want your wealth, you want your abundance, do this from the energy of love. But keep in mind that this is going to be something fun for you, but it's also going to pay off. So I'm going to leave you guys there with that. Thank you for watching. If you stuck with me for most of this time, thank you, Yana, for being here. And this should be uploaded sometime by the end of this day. So thank you all.